right, everybody, this is Camo Day for letters for the 20th of June, 2021. This is the sign they stick up all around town here in Morganton, North Carolina. It's all over town. It's places where people tend, I guess mainly homeless people, tend to congregate, okay? If there's like a little patio area with some benches and a comfortable area to kind of sit and relax, they put one of these signs up. Now, these signs have also gone up over near the Walmart in the parking lot, okay? This just basically means no loitering, okay? You can come and you can hang around here at this little beautiful old train station, which no longer serves passengers. It's basically a museum, but you're not, you can come and hang out here for a little bit, 10, 20 minutes, and enjoy the beautiful rail line here and maybe catch a train, a freight train going by. But do not camp out here and spend the night and spend a long period of time here, or you will be, you will get a visit from the police. Okay, that's exactly what's going to happen. Now, those signs are all over town. Anywhere there's a park, you can see one over there on the building over there. Anywhere where there's like a canopy where somebody could maybe put a sleeping bag in there and spend the night on a rainy night or something. You see these signs all over town, and they're in areas where you might see some homeless people spending the night, and that's what that basically means. You're not allowed to move in. And now I see those signs over at the local Walmart, which is just a couple miles to the west of here. So yeah, it kind of means no overnight parking or no overnight whatever. Let's do some letters, shall we? Is Father's Day today. That's right. So happy Father's Day to all you daddies out there. Danny M says, happy Father's Day to my silver daddy, Dave. That's right, your silver-bearded daddy, Dave. Hey, we got an interesting here from Michael Nippert. If your van looks like a commercial van, then you better have truck tags. Well, that is true. We do see some nomads out there that put, like, wording on the side of their vehicles, making it look like they're a commercial vehicle. So I guess, they're not going to get as much scrutiny for, like, parking it somewhere. People aren't going to assume there's someone living in it. The problem is, as Michael points out, and we've heard this from some other nomads, is that you better have commercial or truck tags on your vehicle, because some cop's going to pull you over someday. We're talking a lot about the COPS today, and they're going to say, oh, you got a commercial vehicle here. Why do you got, plain old tags on it, That's something to look out for. Oh, my goodness. Hey, Kathy writes, somebody at Pandaland, I wonder where that is, Northern Arizona, should get a hard-working Jack Russell Terrier. That he or she would make short work of those pack rats. My grandma had one of those on her farm for that purpose. That's true. Get a couple terriers like that, and they'll take care of, they'll at least get those pack rats out of there, right? Oh, yeah. Ed, Nomad Ranch, he has a couple of dogs, He should train them to hunt down the pack rats. I don't know. A lot of people are questioning Seven's statements in his videos. He's the guy that had his truck stolen a while back, and he's saying how it could be months or weeks or months before the insurance settles everything, and who knows what. I am exploring says auto insurance claims don't take months, so I can dump all my insurance and just go start a GoFundMe anytime I have an issue. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. Rip Snorton says, here in California during another drought year, water cost is going up, and the idiots running this place are releasing water from dams to save a small fish called the Delta smelt. Oh no, the Delta smelt! Talking about a lot of people having mice chew their wires of their vehicles, when they're parked out in the desert in some of those areas. Steve says, there's well-known auto manufacturers make cables that are soybean based or have some sort of a soybean based coating on them that actually tastes good to critters like mice. Rip says, I have gotten where I stop watching when certain YouTubers start shilling sheet. Oh, sleet. Or, oh, I get it. The S word. No fear to trek. Ray says when he's camping or parked out in the wild, he has little LED light strips plugged into a jackery that he places under the RV to deter rodents. I just flip the switch on at dusk and off at dawn. So far, so good. FYI, within 5 minutes of posting this comment, I received an email titled, "How to Keep Mice Out of Your Camper." Everyone say, "Good morning, big brother." They're reading your emails. They do. The bots read your emails and then send you ads based on what you're talking about. They're watching everything you do. We're talking about Nomadic Dullard. Oh, Nomadic Dullard is writing. No, this is from Nomadic Dullard. Excuse me. Does You Know Who's shop have a basement? I think he's referring to Sean out there at Modified Audio. Modified audio out there in Metropolitan STL. Not much of protection for a tornado. Yeah. Well, I guess that, a tornado's coming out. I don't know. You need to go down into a basement, right? Anyway, we saw that on You Know Who's video the other day, that tornado warning, and oh no. You have to be a DC Parodies follower to get the you-know-what reference, and I'm not going to mention that. DC Parodies, you kind of wonder who's doing that. Anybody know who does that DC Parodies channel? Because there have been a lot of parody channels that cover you-know-who that we don't talk about anymore. Derek. And they've all gone away, except that one channel which makes extensive use of Derek's video. Why is that one channel allowed to stay around? Anybody know? Also from Nomadic Dullard, he's been very prolific today. CVK, I wonder who that is. Kenny was grinding bark off a tree because he doesn't like the spray paint that I guess vandals leave there. The end result looked just as bad as and may injure the tree. So anyway, I don't know, man. Yeah, we were talking about Adam the Woo getting his vaccine the other day, which I think is good. Hey, he does have old parents. Are nomads getting their shots? Yeah. Roland Rock says Adam's parents are older, they're technically old enough to be his dad. I'm not going to give you my age, 60-something, early 60s, but I do look at it and I go, I see these nomads who are in their 40s or early 40s or late 30s, and I am old enough to be their dads. Dads. We can't show it because I'm not in my studio today, but that Canadian chick wants to know, is that artwork that I put behind me, Pilgrim Dave? Yes, Mark Fun Jones, a.k.a. Mark Funnel Cake Jones, did that video, did that really nice drawing of me, or painting of me a couple years ago, and it is Pilgrim Dave. Very sad Pilgrim Dave. Read this literally as it's written. No Name says Camo Dave Army has billions and 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 billions of billions and billions of billions and billions of billions and 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 billions of buckets served. Who's this? Benny says, we took a tour of the Hoover Dam. The tour guide told us that the dam actually gives only a small amount of electric power to Las Vegas, so I don't think they will have a whole lot to worry about. We're talking about the decreased water levels there in Lake Mead, but you should know about the news that if it bleeds, whatever. Newsflash, it is not going to be very hot. It is going to be very hot and summer and very cold in winter. Today is the first day of summer, or yesterday, I don't know. But today's the 20th, right? So it's like today or tomorrow is the first day of summer. It feels like we've already been in summer for at least 2 months now, doesn't it? What is it, June the 20th and 21st, depending on when exactly the solstice is, the spring solstice, summer solstice, whatever they call it. It feels like we've been having summer now for 2 months in a lot of the country, doesn't it? I don't know, man. Ryan echoes what I was just saying. It is just the beginning of summer. Record low levels in reservoirs and snowpacks. Extreme heat, records on top of that, the whole water issues, etc. But climate change is a lib conspiracy to take away my truck. Yeah. We're not getting into politics here, folks. We don't do politics right here on the Camo Dave channel, but, hey. But let's say this too. Ed says electric cars which run on coal, well, they do. They, whatever's powering your electricity, it's hydroelectric or whatever, wind power or coal or natural gas. They run, or they will compound rolling blackouts. Finally, some wisdom here from RS. Dave's enthusiasm while doing his videos is dwindling into a downward spiral that shows his boredom for the nomadic community and its lack of content. I predict Dave's exit from his YouTube channel out of pure exhaustion from pandering to his subs like a tired circus chimp who performed too many shows for too few bananas. I do feel like that some days. I do feel like that. I'm singing and dancing here, and I'm getting way too few bananas for it. I don't know, man. All right, anyway, here we are at the Morganton train station, which I guess one day served passengers, but doesn't anymore. It's now a museum, but since it's Sunday, it is closed. I got to get a tour of this place one of these days. I don't know, man. Anyway, and there's the line. I believe that's Southern Railway line. That way is Hickory, and that way is Asheville. And one of these days, I'm sure Hobo Shoestring will be riding it. And maybe we'll flag him down. And there's a Burger King right down at the bottom of the hill there. Hobo Shoestring. You jump off the train here, give me a call, and we're going to head for that Burger King down there by the Exxon station. And there is a Whopper meal in it for you. Okay. All right, folks. Thank you so much for watching Letters for the 20th of June, 2021. You have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. I'll talk to you later. Flag under.